What's up everybody, Tony here with High Tech Check, and today we're going to be taking a look at a 65 watt 20,000 milliamp hour power bank battery made by Baseus. Now I will be putting a link in the description in case you guys want to pick this up yourself, and if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to do reviews for you guys. Now this power bank is pretty interesting. It does have a readout that tells you the percentage left in the battery as well as the voltage and amperage, a couple things that you definitely want to know when you're charging up your device, as well as USB Type-C and USB Type-A ports. It also has an all-metal design, so it should feel pretty premium, and it's also safe for air travel in case you need to fly somewhere. So let's go and see what you get inside the box. Okay, so here it looks like we have our manual, we have our battery, and we also get a USB Type-A to USB Type-C charging cable. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the battery. This one is blue. They do have a black one as well, and it's made of all aluminum. It feels really nice and solid, and it does have some weight to it. It's not super light, but it's not super heavy. It's about as heavy as a 20,000 milliamp hour power bank should be. Here we have the little LCD display that I will show you in just a second, and then here we have our little power button on the side, and then here we have our ports. So we have two USB-A's, a micro USB for charging only, and then we have a USB Type-C that's used for charging and output. Now you can plug in a couple different things at the same time to charge up all at once. The USB Type-C connection can give you the full 65 watts, so if you need to charge something like a MacBook Pro or something like that, you're definitely going to want to use that USB Type-C port. Now the other two ports, which are USB Type-A's, if you use them independently, just one at a time, you can get 30 watts out of one of the USB Type-A's alone. If you use the USB Type-C and USB Type-A, you get 45 watts out of the USB Type-C, and then you get the 18 watts out of the USB Type-A, say for charging up your phone, and then you can, again, charge up your tablet or laptop with the USB Type-C. So let's go ahead and turn it on, and we'll see what the little LCD readout is. As you can see, it shows a 25 right there. I'm not charging anything right now, so let's go ahead and plug something in and see what it says. Okay, so here I have a couple different cables. One I'm using the USB-A to USB Type-C, and then I just have the other USB Type-C here. We're going to be charging up my Galaxy S21 Ultra, and we'll see if it fast charges or not. So as you can see, the battery is showing here, the phone is charging, and it says out. So we're at 36%. I'll go ahead and turn it on to see if we're fast charging. And if we press the power button on the power bank, it changes to the voltage. If we press it again, it changes to the amperage. And then we can go back to the battery percentage itself. Okay, so as you can see down at the bottom here, it does say super fast charging, so that is excellent. So it is compatible with the super fast charging that some of the Galaxy devices do. So we'll go ahead and unplug this, and then I'll plug in the regular USB Type-A to USB Type-C and see what that says. And there you go, it is fast charging. So you'll get the fast charge out of the USB Type-A and the super fast charging if you need to use the USB Type-C. And there it's charging at 9.3 volts through the USB Type-A and 1.6 amps. So now I'm going to plug in a couple different devices. Again, I'm going to use my Galaxy device, and then I'm also going to plug in my iPhone 13 Pro Max. So again, we get the fast charging from the Galaxy. And then here's my 13 Pro Max. We'll plug that in. And that's charging as well. And then we'll take a look at the voltage here. Here we're getting 5.1 volts. Here, 1.6 amps. And then out of the faster one, which is the iPhone, 9.3 volts. At 1.6 amps. So it gives you a readout of both devices that are plugged into the unit, which is outstanding. Okay, so now I've done the opposite. I've gone ahead and plugged in USB Type-C into the power bank to charge it up from a wall adapter. And as you can see, the little signifier has changed from out to in, and it's now blinking what the battery power is at. Now if I press the power button again, it'll also display what the voltage is going into the battery. So we're getting 19.7.8-ish volts in, and we're also getting 2.2 amps in. I do love the fact that they did put the voltage and the amperage as well as the battery percentage right on the display, because you can never have too much information, but too little is never good. Okay, so here I have my MacBook Pro. We're sitting at 10% battery life right now. We're going to go ahead and plug in the power bank using the USB Type-C directly into the MacBook Pro, and we're going to see how long it would take to charge up from 10% all the way up to 100%. Now you can also use the MagSafe adapter that came with the charger that came with the MacBook Pro. You simply plug it into the USB-C here and plug it into the MagSafe adapter. And I'm going to go ahead and plug that in, and we'll see if there's any difference there. So we'll go ahead and plug in the USB Type-C here. And as you can see, the battery is at 100%. Go ahead and change some of the views here. So as you can see, it is putting out 20 volts at 3.3 amps. And our MacBook should show within a couple minutes how long it would take to totally charge up to 100%. Okay, so here as you can see, it has charged up the battery all the way up to 13% already, and it's going to take 3 hours and 1 minute to totally charge up to 100%. So, not bad at all. Okay, so I've plugged in the MagSafe adapter directly into the power bank here, and we're going to see if there's any difference in charging time between the USB Type-C, or just whether or not just using a different cable makes a difference. So let's go ahead and plug it in. So as you can see, it started right up here. The battery's at 94%, supplying 20 volts. At 3.3 amps. I'm suspecting it's going to be exactly the same as USB, but it's nice to test just in case. Okay, so the charging time has now come up. As you can see, it's going to take 3 hours until it's fully charged, about 3 hours, and we're sitting at 16% right now. So it doesn't seem like there's any change between the MagSafe charger or the USB Type-C. Either way, the power bank will charge up your MacBook Pro without any issues. So that is pretty much it for the Baseus 65 watt 20,000 milliamp hour power bank. I do absolutely love this power bank. It feels very premium, especially with that aluminum cover on the outside. And again, it doesn't seem to have any issues charging up anything from your phone to a MacBook Pro. So again, I will be putting a link in the description in case you guys want to pick this up yourself. And if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to do reviews for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell to let you guys know when I put out new videos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.